That's recording.
Ooh, brought the cigar case today.
Well, they brought the small ones, just in case.
Something to sip on.
And if I felt like it.
What's that?
Oh, I'm smoking one.
Yeah. Little stogies. Ah, fuck.
Do we have a lighter this time that works?
Yeah, I brought 2.
Okay. Just not thought of that. I was like, shit, I forgot the lighter again. I just grabbed my case and left.
There. Bring Mike up to there. Test. Okay, good.
Testes. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Forgot my hair was down this time. I'm not used to that.
Oh. Grassy asses. Donatos.
Check.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm fine.
Check. Ooh.
Hot?
Whoa, so hot.
Turn it down some?
Oh, yes, please.
Hot in your headphones? There we go.
Yeah,
How's that?
Headphones.
Good?
That's better.
Okay.
You two are hot in my headphones.
No.
Okay. You're not.
There we go. All right.
Put it down.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Malort, Mike, and Randy at the Mac Shack. What's up, guys?
If you think we've got nothing in common and no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart, you've come to the right place.
I feel like you're all falling apart.
Well, just my life. Well, and my body.
Yeah.
And my finances. Not my marriage. That's good, I guess. You gotta have something.
Yeah, right. I was like, I've lost 20 pounds.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you have. This microphone sounds like shit.
Nope.
I'm still hot.
That's your voice.
You are?
Yep.
I'll just turn your headphones down. How's that?
Better.
Good?
No, I still.
Better. Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
How's that?
Oh, yeah, that's much better
Perfect.
for everybody.
Awesome.
Sounds the exact same microphones.
Yeah.
Awesome. There we go.
Perfect.
So, got you. Randy, you're fine.
We should probably do this part before hitting record.
Probably, but you know what?
We're professionals.
No,
Not so much.
not quite.
We've been getting paid to do this for 5 years.
This
We're
mic
professionals.
does not sound right. Does it sound right to you? It sounds
Sounds
echoey
fine.
and tinny.
I hear it. I hear it fine.
You sound fine to me.
Is it the headphones?
Might be.
Is it your head?
No.
Is it the phone?
Test. There we
What's
go.
left? We've checked the head. We've checked the phone.
I know.
What else could it be?
No, it just sounds the mic. It's got to be these headphones. These
Yeah, you
headphones
sound
are probably
fine here.
fucked up. All right, let me turn these back off then. Power off.
Boo.
There we go. Now we're back. All right. Whatever.
To try turning it on,
Yeah.
turn it off, and turn it back on again.
Did you reboot your head?
Yeah, it did. But it sounds, I don't know, it sounds distorted. So it's probably these headphones. Because I use them for
Other-
PlayStation and all my
other
other
things.
shit. So I need to buy new headphones anyway. Anyhow. Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is at the Mac Shack.
Howdy, guys.
Hey, guess what today is? Today's the last episode we're going to record.
With no booze.
Yeah, before the end of dry Januaries.
Mike is ready.
Dude.
What is that?
That is buttered spice cider.
That's good.
With my nut in it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm eating a bag of dicks anyway.
Yeah.
So, cool.
Yeah, it's really good with rum in it, but this is what I was going to do last week before I had a fucking mental breakdown, so.
Do you want to talk about it?
That's good enough for now.
Okay.
Just like I'm struggling mentally, and so.
Still going through it.
Yeah, this is. As I told the therapist this morning, I was like, I've got a big suitcase and it is packed full.
Do you want my professional advice?
We're not drinking for another, till Thursday.
You ready?
I'm not sure I do.
Be a man.
Here it comes. Get the fuck over it.
Be a man.
Suck it up, bitch.
Be a man.
No, I get it. Everybody has.
I had
their
a much
struggles.
worse thought for advice in my head, but I'm not going to say it. Because then if you do something really dumb, I'll feel really bad.
No. We've already established I'm not there, so.
Well, that's
Well,
good.
that's I like hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing. Was like, Mike, buddy, we're here.
Yeah.
Don't call me first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
bring
tell you
the-
what caliber to use.
Yeah.
And where to point it. We'll see you later.
22 keeps
Oh, nope. Let me see your lighter.
Keeps it in the brain pan.
There you go.
No,
No residuals.
With all of the other bad shit that everybody's just been posting, then what day was that?
It's earlier this Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah, it was Wednesday. No. Friday. It was Friday. So he's not blood family, but my uncle passed away from a heart attack. This gentleman was a very large gentleman that lived life the way that he wanted to. And he basically was diabetic, refused to take his medication.
You told me his number, and I was just like, I didn't think that could be a number.
His number was 583 for his blood sugar number.
That's not blood,
normal.
that's syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the paramedics were like, "You're going to the hospital." He's like, "The fuck I am." They're like, "With a number like that, you don't have a choice." And
even Mrs. Buttersworth looks at that and like, damn.
Yeah.
He's thick.
Is she full of syrup?
So on Thursday, I'm heading back to Liverpool for funeral or celebration. I don't know.
Celebration for me.
Do you have to be a pallbearer?
No, he's burnt to a crisp.
Okay.
He's a little ashy.
That's why I told Beth to cremate me, because I was like, man, the last thing I want is some of my best friends and family trying to carry my fat ass.
That was my concern. I'm going to be honest. It was
and when I went to go down, like when I thought I was dying, I messaged some of my closest friends, like, guys, just say no. Tell them you got a bad back.
I still think you're dying. I mean, we all are.
We all are.
I just think you're in the left lane.
Yeah, I got the express pass. I ain't waiting in line.
You got the sun pass. You're just going through all those toll roads.
Numbers are all perfect right now. Perfect blood pressure, sugar, cholesterol.
I'm looking forward to getting my numbers done. For the first time in a long time.
How? I don't know.
I actually have to do that next week.
My oxygen's great. Every time they check me. I get blood tests done like every 2 to 3 months. And everything's perfect. And I go, I'm asking the doctor, like, what is going on? She's like, yeah, I don't know. Wish I could tell you. I'm like, thanks for the help, doc. Here's your money.
Well, it is what it is.
They jacked me up bad this week, though. I was telling Mike they did crap on my legs and effed up my left hip.
Your left tit?
Yeah. Yeah, it hangs lower than my right.
Yeah.
My left tit hangs lower, but my right nut hangs lower. It's weird.
It's
but
balance.
It keeps me balanced.
I was about to say, all things in life are balanced.
Yeah. So.
At least you won't wobble too much when you walk.
I can touch them together, actually.
You tie them in a knot. Can you
throw
tie
them
them
on my shoulder?
Just the visual of that is stark.
Oh, but yeah, no, they jacked up my hip so bad that I went to leave today and I couldn't get my left leg, like I couldn't lift my leg all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucked.
I've been having the same issue with my right shoulder. Something's going on.
I had a telehealth appointment with my NP, and she finally put me on a dose of steroids to knock down the problem I've been having with my arm. I'm halfway through it, and it's already better.
I'm so glad that we're all getting fucking old.
Yeah.
I've got a pinched nerve in my left side.
Imagine if we can keep doing this till like 2055.
Well, I'll be 75.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast.
No, I'll still sound
I'm
just
Martelle.
Like I'm gonna look just like this.
Yeah.
Because black don't crack.
Yeah.
0.029% of you is going to look great.
That's right.
I'll be sitting up there making up nonsensical opening lines. If your prostate's enlarged, you've come to the right place. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I had that. I turned 40, so they were like, hey, we can either stick stuff up your butt or you can poop and smear it on a card. And I was like, well, life's getting interesting, folks.
I actually signed up for a company that buys your
ARP?
shit. No, not yet. I signed up for a company that buys your shit.
Did you? I saw that.
It's for $500. The $500 a fucking turd. So if you shit once a day, that's $500 a day.
How big do the turds have to be?
Doesn't have to be.
So you're just like clinching as it's coming out, trying to cut them into.
I said
like
$500.
Just deer turds.
You said a turd.
A turd a day.
Okay. You just said a turd, and I'm like, yeah, it looks like rabbit pellets, but bigger. Looks like a bunch of chocolate-covered marshmallows.
No, it's
in a baggie.
It's $500 a day.
Somebody spilled milk duds in this box. Don't eat those.
And I will gladly go on Amazon and buy the shit containers to mail shit in. And
there you go.
Stock up on dry ice. and I will mail that shit out on a daily basis if I have to. I will
set up a UPS account just for that.
I will go to stamps.com. I will get the little scale.
The
they give
scale.
you, and I will ship that shit every day. Literally. Literally ship shit every day. For $500
Get the whole
a day.
family involved. Come on, kids.
Is it a fetish site or is it just like
It's a clinical
medical?
site.
No, it's a
clinical.
Yeah, it's a medical
It's
thing.
a clinical medical thing. The funny thing is the survey is done through fucking Google surveys. It's on Google Docs.
Fantastic.
But it took me 45 minutes to fill out the fucking survey.
Jesus Christ.
They won.
They figured you were doing while you're on the toilet anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I started there, and I was like, God damn it.
You're like 40 minutes in.
my legs asleep
in the
now.
questionnaires, like, yeah, are your
was-
legs numb?
I was taking I'd take like a 2-hour break and just like put my phone down and come back and be like, just start filling it back out again. Because like they're just asking like, is it runny?
Sometimes.
Do you need it to be?
Yeah.
When I eat tacos.
Yeah. You tell me what you want. I will meet. I will
Be like,
meet the goal.
For $500, I'll take requests.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But at the very end of the survey, it's like, we'll pay you $500 or name your price. And I'm like, I want to name my motherfucking price.
Heck yeah.
I'm going for $1,000.
Is this a buy now?
Metamucil.
Well, I mean, I can easily.
I could freckle a box for you if
pay
you need
me.
me to.
You give me $1,100 every time I take a shit. I'm in.
I would love to send them one of my Jackson Pollocks.
Freckle the
I'll
bowl.
even sign it for you.
Ugh, that's gross.
That's where I draw the line.
When you start referring to your shit as Jackson Pollocks.
You've never had a Jackson Pollock shit? I guarantee
Not
you.
today.
No, I had Picasso's.
Yeah.
I just
No,
pictured
it's
somebody coming out like,
depending
"There's a
on the
nose
force, I've
there."
had a dangling Chad.
Yeah. Poseidon's Kiss is always the best, though. That's when I know I'm done.
Oof.
That's when you decide to be done with it.
Water's cold.
That's enough.
It's like a built-in bidet.
Except it makes it dirtier.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm glad we are back together.
I was excited at first. Now I'm not
now
sure.
You're not?
We'll see.
Well,
My tailbone's already hurting, so I'm going to have to stand up and pick my ass.
I mean, whatever. I clipped this too much, and now the cap's coming off. Fuck.
Amateur.
Anyway, so yeah, the basement's getting done.
So what all you having them do? Because I know that was
Fucking everything.
okay.
So at this point, I started out with the first. So when I had the first contractor come in, the ceilings were going to be black, and all the walls except for the wall.
You're going to chrome all the pipes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for the wall that was going to be what we were going to consider a guest bedroom.
Those aren't the pipes. Those are the stripper poles.
No stripper poles.
I mean support beams.
There's no support. There's no none of those.
Putting
the
in a
basement
swing.
either. I had
Giant martini glass.
yes, in a heart-shaped tub. The room that was going to be a bedroom was going to be drywalled. And floors or ceilings, walls, that was all going to be drywalled and insulated just to... By the time I got to the guy that's actually doing the work now, I'm like, drywall every fucking wall down here and the ceilings, right? Painting shit black. Like, for what the cost was from the first guy to the last guy was like a $20,000 difference. And I purposely waited to give Rob, the guy who's doing the work, him last because I wanted to see where he would come in without giving him a price of what anybody else said.
Right.
So he came in and he was literally $20,000 less to do the basement.
Insane.
And I'm like, and they already know he does good work
Tomorrow.
because he did work. He started. I'm like, when can you start? He's like,
Finishing
Next
up
week?
a job. Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So drywall's coming on Monday. So we like opened up walls because there's already pre-built walls down there that are framed up. So we opened up those walls back to the actual laminated support beams that they had in the framing. Mm-hmm. So the one wall is now 16 feet wide. It's got a 16-foot opening in it now. The other one, we opened it up to 8 foot so that we could... I'm putting in French doors with side lights. And that goes into the bar.
Nice.
And that'll be lockable.
Not that I don't trust you kids, but
Not that I don't trust my kids.
yeah.
It's the other people's.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna do all that. I'm actually putting that lock on like an NFC lock. So there'll be a physical key, but you have to put have to do the phone, or even a key, even a badge. Like I may just get key cards made that use NFC and just. My office is now separate because originally my office was going to be a part of that whole living area. The bedroom and my office are now one room. And it's all separated. Like it is, you have to go either left
Or right.
or right. You can't get to the living area from my bedroom or from the office like you used to. Because I was going to have Jack and Jill doors put up. I'm like, fuck it, we're not doing that. Single door on the living room side. The only thing that I'm not real pleased about is having to cut the floor up to move a pipe. So, shit happens, but...
If that's the worst you have to do.
Yeah, that's the worst that has to be done. Then I'm on to picking out, are we going to make the bathroom blue and brass? Like a deep navy blue and brass.
That's what my kitchen is.
And, yeah, similar to your kitchen, yeah. Or am I just going to go with the standard black and white and do... Because the shower wall, 3 walls have to get tiled, and we're putting in you just walk into
in shower.
It. Yep, big sheet of glass.
Yep.
Walk into it. 60-inch... It's like 60 by 42-inch pan that's going to go on the floor. And I'm just put the plastic pan in.
Yeah.
We'll fucking...
Doesn't need to be anything.
Doesn't need to be fancy, but we'll make it look better. And then all of the basement is going to be painted the same color green. And I don't know what the color is. It's just a matted dull green with brass fittings everywhere. Like all the cabinets are going to have brass handles and pulls. I'm trying to find brass picture lights to put up. White trim around everything. I'm having him wire in extra boxes for a switch for LED strip lighting, so I can run LED strip lighting around crown molding. And then I've got to build a couple linear, like 72-inch linear lights that are going to be wall sconces that are going to go in the bar that I'm going to put on a switch as well.
Nice.
So it'll be cool. And everything's going to be RGB color changing lights and all the fancy shit that I can just run from my phone and from a Google Home.
Yep.
And then all the whiskey and everything's just going to go downstairs. We're moving Liz's wine, her big wine fridge down there. And there's one area I don't know what I'm doing with. So I'm calling the lounge bar area the 3 Nooks or the Clover or the Lucky Lounge. I haven't decided yet. There's one nook though that I don't know what I'm going to do with that space.
The wine cellar.
And I may honest to God, I may just buy a big glass door, and just put a big glass door on it. It has, there's a vent in there already from the HVAC just to regulate everything, and just put a small fan in there to exhaust the air out and see what happens.
Sounds awesome.
You just walk into a big wine room. Maybe even put a little table in there. We'll have tastings of like cheap ass wine because we don't buy anything over $12.
There's really good $12 bottles of wine.
There are. And I asked the contractor, I said, so what do you got square footage wise down here? Like, what'd you figure out the square footage was down here? He's like, well, I've got 3,000 square foot of insulation for your walls. That does not include your ceilings. I've got another 1,300 square foot of insulation for the ceilings. He's like, and I think when I figured out what the actual square footage of living and usable space was, we were at 1,680. I'm like, oh, okay, so I have
a house.
I have a house
Yeah.
under my house.
Yeah.
That's how my parents have a half-finished basement. It's 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It's set up for a kitchen. Dad just hasn't ever finished one. It's got a dining area, living room.
Yeah.
And then they've got another half for storage, so it's like a nice little...
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
brother
Yeah.
lives there, and he's single, no kids, so he's just like, well, I'll just pay you guys some rent.
Yeah.
And and he helps Dad mow and crap like that. But I'm like, that's...
Good deal.
I mean,
I was like, if I was single with no kids, that's where I'd be.
I can put a kitchen down there. I mean, there's already water. I'm putting in a sink for a wet bar.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you got a
they'll-
bathroom going in, you can do a kitchen.
Well, yeah. But I've got a wet bar going in with I'll have a little sink, and I just changed it today for the cabinets and countertops. I told Rob, I'm like, cabinets I don't give a shit about. I said, as long as they're paintable and they look like this, and I drew a square in the air.
Yeah.
I'm like, the
I
countertops.
can figure it out.
I said, we'll figure it out. As long as they're paintable, and we'll figure that shit out. I said, countertops I need to figure out today. I was like, I think I want live edge wood on the countertops.
Head out to Amish country.
I need to do that like fucking lickety split. So,
Like tonight? Yeah.
maybe,
No.
maybe.
The Amish don't sleep.
No, they got puppy mills.
Yeah.
They don't work at night either. The lights aren't on.
They have
bonfires.
battery operated lights now.
or gas.
If you watch the Marshawn Lynch in Amish country, they got wireless lights.
It depends on which church and the bishop and his rules.
Well, I don't give a shit about any of that. As far as I'm concerned, is if you're Amish,
Because a lot of
or
those
Mennonite.
got excommunicated when
The
those
mob.
phones went off
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
The mob.
It's the Amish Mafia.
The Amish Mafia.
I loved watching that show.
Totally not scripted.
Totally not scripted, but the little midget that was in that show, Liz went to college with
A midget and
no
Yeah.
just
one of
just
the
wearing a
girls that was Liz's roommates married a guy whose last name is Yoder and his parents are midgets. His mom used to babysit that midget. Fucking hilarious.
So that was like the worst connection you ever could have made.
No, it's not.
That
No,
was like-
that's like 4 degrees.
Instead of 7 degrees, that was about 17.
Liz's
Roommates.
roommate's husband, mom.
That's 4. 4 degrees.
Then the midget, 5.
5.
Still
under 7.
It's still under 7.
Still
and-
Kevin.
Yeah, but it's a midget.
Still Kevin Bacon rules.
No, it's a midget.
Oh no, so you have to cut it.
You got to be
Okay.
under 3.5.
So
for it
it's
to count.
4.5 then.
Yeah.
You got to be under 3.5 for it to count.
Fuck you, Randy.
Please,
I've been waiting to say that for 2 weeks.
please.
It doesn't hold the same over text.
It doesn't.
Yeah, because I just put you guys on mute. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go take a nap now.
You and everybody else.
conversation.
That's fine. I don't give a shit.
So, next week
Next week,
we get to drink.
free for all.
Next
No,
week's
because
gonna be bad.
next week because it's
Next
going to be
week-
like 2 drinks and
Hey,
be
you know
like,
what we've always
"Ugh."
talked about doing and never done? And we should definitely do it coming off of Dry January. Bottle kill episode.
Oh God,
Come off just being dry for a month and just hammer it.
yeah.
Stay dry till
Well,
we
it's like
record.
I'm sure I got a bottle with about that much in it.
Yeah, I got a couple of those too.
Yeah,
A bottle of Miller Lite.
I'm
Yeah.
actually feeling. How are you feeling after?
I feel good.
Yeah?
I feel good. There have been times where I have come to realize that this was a nice like come down from a day, and I haven't had that. And because I've been watching what I eat, I haven't had that either. So it's like, what the fuck do I do with myself?
Yeah,
And my knee's fucked up and my arm is fucked out. I was like, it can't work out because unless it involves something that doesn't involve legs or arms.
the worm.
Right? Oh, no, no, I could do
Sit-ups?
no. And there's nothing more I hate than fucking core work.
I mean,
Yeah, that pretty much rules everything out. So that was a good realization for me because I haven't done a dry month since not this past January, but the January before.
Mike's always wet.
Yes.
I'd ask
Damp-
Randy, but
damp
he
it- damp at
fucking
least.
failed it.
I never really signed up for it.
Yes,
so
you did. On the show, you guys. Well, if you guys are doing it, I
guess I'll do
I
it.
guess I'll do it too.
I failed it.
We'll take it.
I'll take it.
I'll take-
I mean, it's a verbal contract.
Yeah, so did, Melissa was going to do it. And
I don't
she got to
remember
the
that,
point
but-
where she was like, I'm not going to beat myself up over wanting a glass of red wine. I'm just going to have a fucking glass of red
Yeah.
wine.
That's what Liz said. And
I
but
wanted a
she
beer,
fought
so I
it.
had a
Yeah.
beer.
She fought it. She was
Yeah.
like, I really want a glass of wine. I'm like, go for it. She's like, I'm trying to do this with you. I'm like, I get it. But
That's your wife saying, I wish you would drink less.
no, that's my wife saying, I wish you would
You would
drink.
I'm trying to do this with you. So, I mean, if you were going to have something.
She's like, so if you drink, I'll drink. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing it. I do this shit every year. I can marathon this shit. I can go to March if I need to.
Yeah.
You go right on ahead.
I'm not going to.
Nope.
My saving grace is I pick up a bottle and smell it.
I've had non-alcoholic beers.
Have you licked a cork?
No, but I'll pop a bottle.
Technically, there's alcohol in those non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah, but I'm not. If I can sell it to somebody and it doesn't get charged sales tax, it doesn't. There's no alcohol in it.
Yeah. I mean,
In the state of Ohio, that is considered a food and not taxable alcohol.
and we did them on the show. So, and I'm not considering those. That 0.1% or whatever it is the same as mouthwash or toothpaste. So I'm not going to concern myself with that.
I've gone through a lot of toothpaste.
I keep wondering why.
I've had 3 gallons of Listerine this month.
My bottles of Listerine are empty. But no, I feel pretty good. My face thinned out a lot.
Yeah, same. That's how people notice I was losing weight. They're like, here's.
I haven't lost any weight.
Yeah.
I'm still 213. I am still 213, but my face thinned out.
I hit 197 this morning.
You fucker.
I haven't been under 200 in 7 years.
You need to start working out now.
Yeah. I need to put the weight back on just properly.
Yeah, I wish I could lift. I'm having an issue. I've got a knot under my right shoulder blade that is affecting tricep extensions. So I cannot grab a 10-pound dumbbell or kettlebell and actually do an extension overhead without, like, I can get 2 and then I fatigue out. And I grab it with my left, and I'm just like jerking off in the air.
Getting old sucks.
So I went and had a massage done at the chiropractor. And the guy was like, well, tell me what the problem is. I'm like, well, I think I got a pinched nerve in my neck. I said, I've got this knot under my right shoulder, my right scap. I kept saying shoulder. And he was like, you mean your scap? I'm like,
whatever.
You know what I'm
You're
talking
the
about.
professional.
Where my angel wings would go, that's
Yeah.
where that's where the goddamn knot is. And so finally, he's like under here, and like he grabs under my scap, and I'm like, yeah, right there. He's like, does that hurt? I'm like, it doesn't hurt, but it's not comfortable. He's like, well, how's this feel? And he like grabs and just tries to separate the scap from my body. And I was like,
I felt that.
I'm like, oh, okay. He's like, does it hurt? I'm like, oh, yeah. Yeah. He's like, you want me to stop? I'm like, no. No.
Yeah, no, it hurts good.
Keep going.
No, master.
I'm gonna fucking come in a minute.
Yeah, no,
Please,
that's.
Daddy, can I have some more?
Yeah, no, crank those electrodes up a little bit more.
Keep fucking yanking.
Yeah,
So he did both sides, and I was like, oh, I feel pretty good after this. And then immediately,
and then I opened up my car door.
yep, I was like, oh, fuck. Like I can't lean forward and like rest on my elbows. So it sucks. So now when I go to see my general practitioner, I got to fucking see what he wants to do.
That made
now.
Martelle's weekly trip to the glory hole a lot less fun.
I don't get it.
Can't lean forward.
Down
I
on
don't
your
lean,
knees, leaning forward.
I just
Yeah.
kind of do this and just stick it through the glory hole.
See, now picture the joke meant you were on the other side of the wall.
Well,
There you go.
I would never be on the other side of the wall.
Oh, somebody's always on the other side of the wall. It's me.
Yeah,
Don't use your teeth.
they get that. All things in moderation.
We don't need to go drag racing. Ah, fuck. All right, so this is fantastic.
Call me Kobayashi.
And I'll call you Joey Chestnut.
Oh, God damn it!
Potato, tomato.
They're all championship swizzlers.
Yeah. All right, we need some glasses.
We need glasses. Okay.
There's glasses right there.
We're going to need more.
This is not going to be good. I know this is going to be super spicy. Go ahead and pass me my water over from there, Martelle, by the hot pot, shotter pot.
There's a brown ladybug.
Is it really a ladybug then?
No. It's man bug.
It's a man bug, baby. I'm scared. Oh, God.
I brought a snack. Also. So we need at least. Well, we can rinse out. Okay. We'll just rinse out. Fuck it. You just killed the ladybug. It was on the tip of that.
I
There
just
we go.
circumcised it.
All right. That's a palate cleanser.
Habanero.
All right, so we're going to do a root beer tasting.
Fucking A.
How can
I
you be
love root
disappointed
beer.
in that?
No,
Yeah.
I like root beer.
But I have a feeling you're
Behind
going to
you,
try.
glasses. Martell.
Was it?
Oh yeah, there's
Behind you.
a million glasses right.
I was like, I
behind
thought I had glasses out
Eh,
here.
we'll rinse.
you. I don't want to stand up again.
I don't want to. So this is Sprechter.
Sprecher.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sphincter.
There's a CH. I put a chur in there. So
Ooh, that one ejaculated
this
when
is
you opened it.
fire brewed craft
Oh
soda.
my gosh. This is either going to be really good or horrible.
It can only go. I've only ever had one of these. So, and this is not the one I've had, and it's been a few hundred years.
I like that it feels lukewarm.
Well, it's because none of these were in the fridge.
That's going to help it.
Oh, yeah.
Root beer burns when it's room temperature. So there we go.
And you got to snort it.
Oh, it smells good.
It smells like root beer. Imagine that.
Right.
It smells like a sarsaparilla. It's almost candy-ish.
Yeah, it tastes like a root beer barrel.
Yeah,
or it
that's what I was
smells like a
thinking.
root barrel taste.
It tastes like a root beer barrel, like a root beer barrel.
Yeah, totally. It's a little light.
It does taste light, but not flat.
No,
I like that.
that's good.
I like that. It's a New York Times award-winning root beer. It says, I don't get creamy. It says rich and creamy flavor that only comes from using natural Wisconsin honey direct from the combs.
I get.
Because honey anywhere else just isn't as good as Wisconsin's. The state that's known for honey.
Yeah.
I get a little bit of creaminess.
I don't get a whole lot of creaminess. Like,
I do, depending on the day.
Mouthfeel.
I'm thinking like cream
How
soda
much you walk?
creamy. That's frothy.
Oof.
How much you walk. Ooh, and my favorite.
So I just did a big follow-up finished drink. That did taste kind of diety / flat to me. Like it's missing something. It's missing that bite you get with Barks.
Well, Barks has bite.
Yeah.
Right. This
It's
does
even
not.
in their slogan. No, this is just a good,
Yeah, that's a fine root beer.
yeah. It's good.
Oh, it's not bad.
I ain't mad at it.
I'll give it a 2.5.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a 2.5. I'm there with that. All right.
Can you dig it?
So that's the
No, I
Sprechen die
cannot.
Deutsch. All right, next. Hold on a second, guys.
I like that your fly's open when you do that too.
You like that? So my dick can breathe.
He just used his dick to open up the bottle.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that's how else you're going to open the bottle. It's probably because I took a quick shit before I came here. Now, this is Virgil's root beer, and it's made with cane sugar.
Virgil Kane?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Virgil cane sugar.
I've got problems with the label. Because Virgil's behind a giant barrel, and you can't tell he's wearing pants, but he's got these 2 giant mugs of root beer. And to his right side, our left, there's a little girl holding a husky puppy with a rose or something in her hair. Ooh. And to his right, or his left, our right, is a little boy who's very excited about what's going on. And I'm not sure if they're supposed to be his kids or Chris Hansen's about to show up.
No, it's probably Chris.
He's in the
Hansen.
barrel.
Yeah. He's gonna pop out. Why don't you come over here and have a seat?
Yeah.
Let's take a seat.
Why don't you put your pants on and...
What you doing with those White Claws?
So, is root beer all you brought?
What's
In
this
a
bottle
barrel?
of pills?
So it smells really good.
Oh. Naturally bold taste. Contains no artificial flavors, preservatives, and
I
it's gluten.
like that better than the.
Yeah.
No gluten or
The
caffeine.
Sprecher.
Yeah.
Oh, it's keto.
It is.
Is this? But does it have gluten?
No,
Yeah.
It's gluten free.
Gluten free, keto. What other buzzwords can we throw on there? Low carb.
Paleo.
Yeah.
Definitely not paleo.
Not with the cane sugar.
Nope. It's natural though. It's so natural. Yeah, I definitely like this one better than Sprechen die Deutsch.
Those are good almonds, but they're not very habanero-y.
No.
No, I'm disappointed.
Like I was like, okay, here it.
I purposely bought
Alright.
them to
And
try to kill Randy.
I ate one at first. And I was like, all right, let's give it a go. And I was like, there's no heat.
They're not even
And
barbecue.
I ate 3, and I'm like, okay, there's a little flavor, but there's no heat.
Yeah.
Like,
Blue Diamond, you disappoint.
yeah,
intense taste. No.
No.
for Wisconsin people.
Right.
Questions or comments?
Sorry, Tim.
Write Blue Diamond customer service at P.O. Box 1768, Sacramento, California, 95812, or call 800-987-2329. Please include the code found at the bottom of this package with all inquiries. These aren't spicy.
Nor barbecue-y.
No,
we just
I should've
got
got the
we just got
wasabi.
the almonds.
Should have just got wasabi.
You left off the habanero and the barbecue.
Yeah, you forgot to. You dusted these in orange flavoring. Yeah. And that's it. All right, last one. Is zipped up for you? I got my belt at American Eagle.
I give this a 3.5. Virgil's.
Yeah, this is definitely a 3.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 on the first, 2.5, 3 on this. I love Boylan's.
Yeah,
I don't know that I've ever had their root beer.
I've never. I don't
I
think.
think
Their
I did
cream
years and
soda
years
is
ago.
fantastic.
Yes, that one I've had.
Their cream soda is amazing.
I can't remember what I've had of theirs.
Their black cherry is also
Their
real
black
good.
cherry is really good.
I don't think I've had that one.
This smells more like a root beer.
I love the fact that both of these bottles were twist-offs too.
Were they really?
Right.
I didn't even look.
I just noticed. I was like, oh yeah. Well,
Oh, I guess this one does have arrows on it. Virgil Cane Sugars does not. There's no indication that it's a twist off. But there's a U on the inside of the.
oh, it's
cap.
like Blanton's. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to collect all the
Gotta
bottle caps.
Collect them all now. Fuck. I'm gonna have to get on the. What is it? Virgil, Ohio, whatever, Bourbon, Ohio,
Root beer.
Dickheads Root Beer Facebook page in their group and be like, I got O's. Anybody have a U?
U.
I need a U.
This is my favorite, I think.
This one is like cotton candy.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet. I think I like the Virgils
I like the Virgil's better.
better than the.
I gave Virgil 3.5. I'm still giving this one a 3. It's very good. I think it'd be much better super cold.
Oh yeah,
Obviously, I think they all would.
but they just came straight off the shelf. So in the soda,
It's also made
aisle.
with cane sugar.
Is it made with Virgil's cane
but
sugar?
But this one is not as good as Virgil's. Carbonated water, cane sugar, natural and artificial flavors.
Sinners.
Caramel collar.
Caramel
sodium-
collar.
That's what it says. Caramel collar. Sodium benzoate.
That's a preservative.
In parentheses, preserves freshness. And citric acid.
Why does it have to have citric acid if it's a root beer? Anyway,
But they're both the same calories, so if you're counting calories, who cares?
you give a shit. It all comes down to taste. The Boylan's, I'm at 2.5 on the Boylan's. What is it?
2.5, 3 for me.
2, 3 on the Virgil's, and 2.5 on the Boylan's.
I like the root beer flavor in the Boylan's more than I do in the Virgil's, but this is definitely sweeter.
Yeah, it's absolutely sweet.
And way less bite. It doesn't have that root beer crispiness that I like.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to get a bottle of Freddy's, but it's not available in Ohio. And that's from Buffalo Trace. And then I was going to do a bottle of Freddy's, a bottle of Virgil's, Boylan's, Barks, Dad's, and A&W.
A&W. There's still a couple of those floating around.
There are
Yeah.
in Ohio.
A&W fountain root beer is still insanely good.
Now, chugging what was left, the flavor did change a bit. It still is sweet on the finish, but you start getting that burn.
Speaking of burns,
I can hear that coming through your mic.
Anything worth doing.
It's worth doing, Mike.
Hey.
But anyway. So, I sent you guys a video
I'm intrigued.
I'm not
From
sure
The
I
Office.
watched it.
from The Office, and it is, I think, the Everything Cocktail.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's what we should do for our first drink back.
That means I got to get it. Do you have any absinthe?
No, but I can probably find some.
I was about to say I can get some absinthe. That's on my...
But it's gin, rum, vodka, whiskey, absinthe,
2 Splendas.
2 packs of Splenda.
I was about to say,
it's
that's
all-
the one thing I don't have.
No, and that's all in equal parts.
Yep.
Equal parts? That's a lot of Splenda.
No, 2 packs of Splenda. Everything else is in equal parts. It's all 1 to 1 to 1 to 1 to 1.
Equal parts: Scotch, absinthe, rum, gin, vermouth, triple sec, and 2 packs of Splenda. Call it a one of everything.
One of everything.
Oh my God!
Let's make a Michael Scott's one of everything.
And the guy did it.
Equal parts Scotch, absinthe, rum, gin, vermouth, triple sec, and 2 packets of Splenda.
It looks terrible.
It looks, him mixing it up looks terrible, but in the video, it just looks like whiskey.
Yeah.
It's just orange,
The
yellow.
Michael Scott's
Amber.
one of everything. Will you try this tonight?
Next week.
Oh my God! Dude, that's actually really fucking good. Weird. And I already feel the effects. This will make you forget about 2023. Onwards with your affirmations in 2024. No better way to start over with.
So I say that's what we do for our first drink.
So I've got everything except for Splenda and absinthe.
Okay, I'm watching it now. I didn't watch it earlier. And the guy making it looks like
I mean,
a Splenda connoisseur.
he looks like Mr. Beast.
I don't know who that is. It doesn't look terrible.
Wow.
In which part? Don't know who that is?
Yeah.
Or,
I'm surprised he doesn't know who Mr. Beast is.
yeah.
Is that the guy that gives away money or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard of
He's
him.
like he's the world's poorest YouTuber or some bullshit. He says he doesn't make any money off of his YouTube account
Because he gives it all away.
because he basically,
Something.
Nah, he's got sponsors.
Well, he's got sponsors.
His sponsors are the
Speaking of
ones that pay
sponsors,
for
where's
everything.
ours? We don't
He
have a
didn't bring
sponsor
the
this
iPad.
week?
No, we didn't. We don't have a sponsor this week.
Womp, 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 womp.
Well, did you get the?
Blue Diamonds Crusty Nuts.
If you want to not punch giraffes, because these things have literally no flavor.
I want to punch their ass because these things have no flavor.
Yeah, I was like, oh, habanero barbecue. That should be good. A little
And I brought
sweet,
the
little heat.
fucking big bag.
Yeah.
You did. You idiot.
Well, you
I
just
could have
like-
got the
Dummy.
can or the small bag, but no, I got the big bag. I'm still gonna fucking eat them.
Yeah, I was about to say they're
Or the-
still
They're
they're
not
good.
edible.
I'm gonna leave them here.
Yeah, they're good. They're just
No, they are not edible.
zzz.
Scientific
When does that
evidence
start? God damn it!
Now.
suggests, but does not
Fucking
prove that eating.
Stupid Ohio.
They had to pass the law to change it.
What, eating nuts?
No edibles.
These nuts.
These nuts.
I thought edibles were already legal.
Yeah,
on
but you
the
can't.
17th.
Yeah, but you can't buy them in Ohio. There's nowhere to buy them or anything. It's legal. You can consume them and own them. You just can't purchase them anywhere because they won't get off their asses.
That was by design. They're
I
like,
know.
if this passes, we're not gonna.
They're
we're
in
gonna
no hurry.
We're gonna modify the law, and we're gonna take our time doing it
And
to
then
make
throw
sure
in
we did
14
it.
other things
we get it
have
right.
nothing to do with anything.
Fuck Ohio.
That's any freaking government. What are you talking about?
Fuck. I live in Ohio, so fuck Ohio especially.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair enough.
in their Ohio fucking asses, in both their holes.
In both their O's. What's round on both sides and high in the middle? Not Ohio yet.
Straw.
Right? Sons of bitches.
All right, let's wrap this up.
I just want a little 10 milligrammy to help me go night-night. Help me go seepy.
I'm gonna need like a 20
Yeah.
because
Well, I got about 5 you can take.
I got redhead genes.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Your stupid post. I'm 0.017%.
My mom was a
Whatever.
redhead. You dumb fuck.
Oh, yeah. That's
Well, now she's a deadhead, so.
Oh.
But
She was never a fan of the Grateful Dead
Thank you. That's kind of where I was going with that too.
ever. She liked damn Yankees. All right, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Insta Google Tubestagram.
Yes, all those things.
Yeah, and so for Malort, Mike, and Randy, I'm Martelle. We're out.
Bye.
Peace.